What say you, Lana?
Nice to be seen.
Alrighty. Murback again. Well, I can fast travel there, so we'll take a peek. I would like to keep my eyes on the prize, but as long as I don't have to travel too far. Of course, we'll see what happens after this one. To the top we go.
Seravan thinks he's so clever pretending to be interested in the secrets of the Dark Heart. He doesn't appreciate the genius of my work, how intricate the dark powers are. I do the important work on Voss. Who in the Emperor's name are you?
I'm here on Imperial business. I need to enter the Dark Heart.
Sith. They think they know power. But you cannot understand what true power is until you've been to the Dark Heart. You should not be here. The dark power in this place will shatter your mind into 1,000 pieces. It takes hours of meditation every day for me to keep my mind intact.
I gotta say, that's a really good shot of my lightsaber. I don't think I've ever seen it that close up before. Like, you can see all the wires and everything that are going in between the different segments there. It's pretty good. Now, Murback.
You have my attention.
That tomb is the source. If I can explore its depths, all will be revealed. I will harness the power here, and with it I will bring the galaxy to its knees for the Emperor. Then I shall. Who are you? What do you want?
You were telling me about the tomb in the Dark Heart.
Wait. I remember now. Yes. You can serve my research. I'll send you into the Dark Heart. Yes. I pulled this shard from the belly of the Dark Heart. Madness calls to it. There are 2 ways to defend your mind. Carry it with you while you carve a path of destruction through the denizens of the Nightmare Lands.
Some elaboration is required.
The hatred and agony of your victims will charge the shard. Then you must channel the shard's power into a Varanticus. The Varanticus will become an embodiment of madness. Killing it will grant you mastery over that aspect of the dark power.
Killing a Varanticus will somehow protect me from the dark power.
If you're concerned, there is an alternative. There are shrines in the Nightmare Lands. Jedi in origin. There you could draw out and destroy the madness within the shard. Not as elegant a solution, but it should work. So, will you slaughter beasts, or seek the shrines?
I can't wait to start killing.
Very good. Yes, you will make an excellent specimen for my research. Return to me when you're finished. I will make sure the protective ritual is complete.
The Mad Sith Lord. Alright, we just gotta go over here. It's this craggy area. Defeat Chris Fangs. Whoop. Need to get 6 of them, 4 more to go. use the shard on a Varanticus. Where are you, big fella?
Got you.
Took it right out. Merbegan has told you of a ritual that you may undertake to protect yourself from the maddening power of the Nightmare Lands. You must cleanse a shard of the land itself in order to free yourself from the effects. With the ritual complete and the shard cleansed, you have proven that you are resolute and this land cannot taint you. Return to Merbeck and report your success.
I'm done. The Varanticus was no challenge.
Who are you? What do you... Oh. Yes. I sent you to the Nightmare Lands. Back already? Very well. Let me see the shard now. Good. Good. Entirely purged. I will record this test as successful.
Am I sufficiently protected against the insanity?
You are as protected as I can make you. Whether that is sufficient remains to be seen. So, you will venture into the Dark Heart? Serevin sends you out there, does he? Yes, I'm sure he did. Very well. You are an unusual specimen. I don't know what will result from this. The deepest secrets of the Dark Heart lie through the grim warrens. Whatever you seek, it is likely there.
Then that is where I shall go. Locate the source of the Dark Heart's power. Down this road. Then we have to take a left somewhere. Somebody just came through here. Twisted Gormak Ravager. Death Walker. I think I was just trying to kick me.
Edgaddi wi torvetja melji mekdejjes nirst.
You ordained him. You're the source of his visions.
Where'd Lana just took like a huge step back.
Should feel better now.
I am in your debt. Selmakor still lives, but at last I am free of him. I have been a prisoner in the darkness so long. I must repay you for this. You have questions. My time grows short, but I will give you what answers I can.
Who are you? Why should I listen to you?
My name is Nimak Ta, and I once aided the Jedi in their war against the Sith. The creature you faced was an avatar of Selmakor, and I am one of those who brought his evil upon us all.
What is he? Where does he get his power? Start talking, and I'll tell you when to stop.
His story begins with the Sith. Long ago, the Sith came to our world. To them, we were beasts, unworthy of notice. But then the Jedi arrived, pursuing them. To the Jedi, we were tools, weapons to turn against the Sith.
I don't appreciate dramatic pauses.
There was only one people here, until the Jedi came. We asked for power. They agreed if we would fight their enemies. We were greedy, insisted on learning all the secrets of the Force, heedless of the consequences. The Force rituals changed us. Those who studied with them became Voss. Those who did not became Gormak.
That is news to me.
Even my own people have forgotten. You couldn't have known. Selmakor was born from the sundering of my people. He is the darkness that devours this world. He feeds on strife. And so long as my people fight each other, the Nightmare Lands will grow. Please, outsider, return to Voss Ka and tell my people that they threaten Voss with their fighting. Selmakor must be stopped.
Interesting. They were Voss. Alright, so let's go back. Let's go to the cantina. Even though I haven't discovered that area. Looks like I've got access to it. A forgotten, long forgotten evil. At last your task is complete. The dark heart has been cleansed, and you have fulfilled the prophecy of the Voss mystics. Return to Darth Sedavan at the Imperial Embassy in Voss Ka. Report your successes.
The Dark Power has a name, Selmakor. I fought one of its servants, who claimed to have given Jokul his visions.
This is something the Voss should hear. They've been pestering me endlessly since you left. My associate has returned at last, just as your mystic said. Deep inside the Dark Heart, He fought a servant of darkness, which was the source of Jokul's visions.
Thank you for defeating this creature, outsider. We await the wisdom the mystic foretold.
Your learning will shape Voss's future among the stars.
I'm sure you've discovered something you can tell the three. Something relevant to the Empire's negotiations, perhaps?
The Voss and the Gormak were once the same race, and now something in the dark heart feeds on your conflict.
Impossible! The Voss are not kin to those beasts!
Calm yourself, Guntermeer. Perhaps the outsider speaks metaphorically.
No interpretation of such a claim can be true.
My associate only meant that all life on Voss is connected. This is why you must have outsider allies to defeat the Dark Heart.
I do not like this. I will carry your words to the mystics. They will guide us.
You accept that I'm telling you the truth?
You gain nothing by telling us this tale. You have no reason to lie.
You believe this?
I believe the mystics. The vision is fulfilled. We will speak again, Ambassador Saravan. The mystics will consider what has been said here.
Did the Dark Heart erode your wits? You've thrown away any hope of an alliance with Voss. And for what?
I don't need to explain myself to you.
You've jeopardized our entire position on this planet. Don't think you've heard the end of this.
I've done what was best for Voss and the Empire. It's a pity you don't see that.
Aww, poor little fella. Poor little Diddums didn't get his way. Just faces the wall. I'm not talking to you. Not talking to you anymore. Alright, so that is done. So we can finally get our eyes on the prize. Meet with Lane Vizsla. 2 weeks later, I guess? I don't know. Don't know how long it would take. In Star Wars times.
Good, he made it. I've been working non-stop trying to get this basilisk droid functioning again, but I haven't had much luck. I'm even looking at busted droids for compatible parts. There are so few records of how these things work, let alone how to repair them. I've got one last lead that I haven't tried, but it's something I could use your help with.
Well, if this means so much to you, I'm happy to help.
Oh, I really appreciate it. Thanks. I scoured the HoloNet and I couldn't find anything on basilisk droid construction. But I found someone who might know. There's this guy who calls himself the Curator. He buys the rarest defunct droids all over the galaxy for ridiculous amounts of credits. We're talking, I don't even want to know what he did to earn this kind of credits. I know it's just a hunch, but I bet this guy knows something about basilisk droids. He might even have one.
Have you tried to contact this Curator person?
I can't go broadcasting that I have an intact basilisk droid. Who knows who would be listening? This has to be in person. The problem with this guy is he's a total recluse. He uses proxies at auctions and private courier companies to deliver his purchases. But with a little patience, I finally managed to slice into the shipping manifest that includes one of his latest purchases, the Eye of G0T0. Here's the plan. I know where the Eye is going and when it's going to get there. You dress as the courier and deliver a fake Eye of G0T0 before the real courier gets there. If he thinks you're from the courier company, you should be able to talk to him directly. Try and find out what he knows about basilisk droids.
And how do we know he'll fall for it?
We don't, but as long as we're thinking about all the details, try to keep him from realizing until you get your foot in the door. I'm pretty sure I can build a convincing replica of the Goto Eye. I just need the right components. I pulled a few favors and got a courier uniform lined up. A fake authentication certificate, too. You bring me the pieces, and I'll help you put together your disguise.
Well, you seem very excited about all this.
Of course I'm excited. This is the best lead I've had in weeks. Come find me when you've collected the parts for everything. We're so close, I can feel it.
The Curator? Just my luck. I finally tracked down someone who could have the slightest clue how to fix this basilisk, and no one knows where he is or who he is. Only thing anyone knows is that he calls himself the Curator. Pretty swollen-headed of him, if you ask me. I wouldn't even give him the time of day if I weren't so desperate for information. Even though no one seems to know my personal details about him, he somehow has a reputation all across the holonet for being the ultimate authority on droid history. Where they come from, what makes them tick. He's supposedly got a huge stash of rare parts, schematics. Enough high-profile collectors say they've sold to him, so I'm inclined to believe he could be the real deal. I need an angle if I'm gonna figure out how to find him. Problem is, no one seems to know the best way to approach him. Is all this secrecy his way of protecting the droids? Is he really trying to keep all this information out of the wrong hands? Or is he exactly like I hope not Kerharangir? No wish. Something could be this simple, just once. From Lane Vizslar's Basilisk Droid Research Notes. Obtain a disrupt array. Right. After some time studying the unique Basilisk droid discovered on Runuk, the Mandalorian Lane Vizslar needs help with her research. Lane believes a reclusive droid collector known as the Curator may have the information she needs, but tracking him down will take some effort on your part. Lane wants you to use a forged version of the infamous Eye of Go-To as bait to force a meeting with the Curator. To make the replica convincing, Lane needs the necessary components, including an optical sensor from a probe droid. There are plenty of probe droids on Runuk that can provide the parts you need. First, find a disrupt array so you can disable the probe droid.
Here we are. Runuk, you got a problem?
After all the fuss, let's just say it's not what I was expecting.
Ready for departure.
Then take me.
Enjoy your stay.
You don't need to bother taking me anywhere, I could just go there. I don't know why it doesn't show you that from that other part of the map. Alright, so we must go over here. And then this way. All the way over here. And then sneak past this guy. And possibly these guys. Oh, maybe not. Or maybe. Be something good. Not something good. What's it called? A pulse saber? Ooh. She doesn't look too bad. Huh? Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. It kind of looks like it would split. Here. It's not a bad looking saber, actually. I've said that a few times, haven't I? Just hacking at me. Bloody axe there. Alright, I'll be taking that. Thank you very much. Unattuned disruptor array. Alright, now. Here we go over here. It's a probe droid right here though. Guess it doesn't work with that guy. Come on, Lana, let's go. Leave it alone.
I'm with you.
Travel all the way to the other side. Plenty of probe droids at Runok that can provide the part you need to tune the disruptor array. You found to specifically interfere with the probe droid activity, allowing you to disable one. Don't want to drop down the... Jeez, that's rocky. Very rocky. I'd imagine it would work with these guys, but that's we need to be here. It's all green. Attune. No time.
This will help.
Alright, try that again. Use the disruptor. Okay, now we can. Now it'll work. Try it on this guy right here. repairs for you. The sensor is ours. Retrieve certificate from Lane's contact on Mekshar.